Dream of being a bee. I am a bee among the flowers, golden with pollen, petals and designs seen through compound eyes, shapes as continuously spherical as bubbles and foam, a topography and circles of geodesic vortexes spun in floral calyxes. I am a bee through the flowers, an intergalactic scout passing planets, an ancient fish swimming upstream through pebbled beds, swooping, diving, lighting, hovering, climbing, in a prearranged Morris dance, from hive out and away, always on the gentle beam, homing beacon of the queen, lying in wait for her children, her drone, her mate, for I am the golden one, coated on every surface and segment with the yellow glow of 1,000 flowers. I am one cell in a million-cell neural net, an electrical mechanism composed of millions of cells, capable of flight on a starship manned by a million beings, working in unison at the speed of light. The star station, the hive, comes into view, entrance alive with the buzz of a million beating wings. The door is the eye, the hive. Into the eye I dive. Complex polyhedron, perfect fit for the pentangled eye. Each lens a separate sensor, each cell of the honeycomb, a receptor alive with electrical energy as I deliver into the narrow channels of pulsing, vibrating brothers and sisters, the living ventilation shafts, grooming, massaging, caressing, prepared for the next sortie with nutrients from the workers' jaws. I am an FA-18, fueled and ready on the nuclear carrier deck, a shuttle in the flight bay waiting for the shields to come down, a sudden change in perfume, a subtle shift in air currents, a distinct message from the Queen's chamber, as automatic as a change of flight plans. I'm drawn into the heart of the hive. I'm chosen, summoned for what I cannot even question. On currents of gentle, swift currents, the most perfect perfume, the combined essence of the hive, concentrated in the body of the queen, the source, the vortex, the egg of creation. I'm an accelerating point of view, a spark and a cable drawn back into the dynamo, the exploding subatomic particle returning to the nucleus. I have never been this deep in the organism before, no memory of ever having come this way. A spinning headfirst dive through the living, breathing tunnels, falling, flying, tumbling, being sucked in the heart of the colony. The perfume of the queen is frightening in its intensity, impossible to resist, hallucinatory in its density, and I dream I am a human, traveling through dimensions, descending into the underworld. Shapes and myriad variations suggest vast populations in subterranean vaults, living, pulsing caves, in electrical excitement, charged, increasing, the hum, every hair erectile, in the honeyed breeze, the roar of the royal jelly deafens my senses, smells of an intricate patterning. The living brickwork shifts, opening a portal, and there she is. I'm going to die. I will be consumed. It is the queen, the source. The dance is performed before me, an ancient pheromone trance. The court recedes, and the final circle of drones turn and turn again, into a circle, out into a larger circle, in a shifting kaleidoscope of sex and scent and the vortex. As circles widen past me, I'm drawn into the sweet aura of her oneness, no longer a single cell, but the entire colony passing through itself. Her presence is terrifying and invigorating in the same mad surge. And here comes a feeling through me never dreamed before. I'm mutating, something grows in segmented measures from inside, and I'm reminded of an old warning about the last resort, my stinger, my death. I am the spark traversing the void. I am the mate, the animus, the aleph, the monad, the seed of my species. She is the abyss, the necklace of skulls, the night of passing, the struggle from the larval, the pressure of life, the very air I fly through, the ectoplasm of my motor, the soul through which I pass. I'm a static charge, the potential energy. She and the hive are one. I am deeper, deeper into the being. We are what we are to be. I awake in the coolness of a cluster of golden grapes, every vein of my wings connected like living wires to every being in the universe. Each one of my thousands of hair follicles are clamped to the circuitry of the colony. Her many legs direct paths of jolting voltage, crackling the lightning like sparking cables strung across the solar logos, in and out. I am inside the inside. I'm outside this life itself. I am the transformer, the dynamo, the searing fireball, discharging, charging, discharging, pure golden light spinning like an armature inside her magnetic field, our subatomic substance colliding, and she feeds me the essence of life, and it spirals out like a quasar forming a galaxy. We are a living nuclear reaction reaching critical masses, the frenetic furnace where life itself is created and procreated. Mountains fall, the earth rolls on its axis, and we conquer gravity. Stars explode, lights crackle, and still the energy builds, expanding geometrically, accelerating exponentially. We are making love. We are making the world. Falling past the skull doors of Golgotha, through the gates of hell, right into the liquid core of the earth, rising like steam through the vents in the ocean's floor, rising like vapor into the clouds, oxygen and density left far below, into the void of a billion pulsing soul lights, branching out in vascular rigidity along the limbs of the tree of life, shooting through a lace of parallels, the chrome heart of the machine, tubes and ductwork of the greatest mechanism ever produced. The pulse and flux of all life passes through the steel nerve work, but the heat is too intense. Chrome melts in puddles of plasteel, pearls of mercury vaporize in the pressure of a million gravities. There is no escape. There are no alternatives. The light explodes in my eyes. The shell ruptures. I am extinguished. I pass into future generations.